Hey everybody, this is Skarletz from DeviantART. I just figured I fancy doing a tutorial, so I had a few people commenting saying, how do you do this, how do you do that sort of thing. So I figured I would, do a kind of a tutorial. Just basically, I'm going to do a standard drawing. Just show you how I do my style, for instance. As you can see on the right there, that's my latest drawing I did of Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. I won't be doing a Copic tutorial. I'll just be doing a standard sketch, probably a bit of pen work. So yeah, this is going to be on I'm using my phone at the moment because I broke my webcam, so it's going to be a bit choppy, a bit shaky cam, so you'll just have to bear with me. So yeah, we'll get straight to the drawing. So we'll start with, like as all standard things, you've got to know the basic layout of firstly I should start off, I'm sort of new at this. Firstly we should start off with, I'm going to be doing just the bust of a character. Basically, you just got to know the understanding of like the anatomy. That's the first off thing. With starting with any drawing, if you want to do like a portrait or you want to progress, understand it, whatever anatomy you're doing, animal or human, whatever. Understand how it works, and over time, you more or less know what to do. You know the basic principles. It's also like, how can you put it? When you see people, like when you draw people, you should see them as shapes more than actually trying to draw the whole detail. A lot of people I see when they try and draw, they will go in full detail straight away. So the idea is just to keep it simple. Circles, rectangles, keep it all completely basic and keep it and when you're drawing, never go straight in for it. Just keep it nice and fluid. So you got, a bit of freedom there. So if you see any alternate errors, you can rectify it. So yeah, so we'll start off the head. So basically, just draw a circle. Now you got to bear with me now because I am holding, I'm holding the phone and drawing, and I got to keep an eye on two things, and I got to multitask at the moment, which is not a good thing. So just do a standard, circle. So so we know this is the skull, obviously. So once you've got that laid out, so you're going to want to know then where is the person looking at. So for this one, I like always doing to the sides. So what we'll do, if he's looking to, let's say, this side, just put an indication here. So if you can see there, it's not that, it's just further over to here. So this is going to be basically the line here. Everything will be drawn to this line. So, and then, I'm not very good at describing, but if you just follow the video, sorry, you get a clear indication. Now when it comes to the horizontal line, that is the eye line, always draw it in the middle of the circle. So then that's the indication for the eyes. Now what I do, to make it easier, a lot of people when they draw the eyes, they either put them too close or too far apart. I always put a circle in the middle there, and then I will sprout off the eyes. Just circles, ovals, sorry. Yeah, oh, this is hard. Right. So you got that there. Then, if you go like this, do a triangle. So you got the indication of where the nose is going to be. Right. Okay. Right. So that's the layout for the eyes first, and then we'll go in for the jaw. Again, it's all trial and error. If you do mess it up, I'm not saying I'm perfect. There's probably, when I finish this drawing, there are going to be a lot of errors there. But like I say, just keep working at it. Like I say, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm no, you know, comic book artist, you know, like I'm no Jim Lee. But yeah, so as you come down to do the jawline, if you go, let's see, basically if you cut it in, how I work it as, if you're doing the circle, if you cut off the end of the circle, it will, you basically show the layer. If you can see that, you can see that it's like, that's what it would look like if it was cut off. So then you've got here, then you would basically do the same principle as doing the circle. So you go down the middle and then halfway through, that's where it carries on. So it gives that 3-dimension effect. So as you go down on that middle line, that is where the jaw will start. Okay, so then you go down. Now with the jaws, it's every face shape is always different, but like with me, with my style, I always usually stage for same principle. Like, so I always, sometimes with my style, it's more of a comic-y anime style. So it's more of a longer face with me. Now, like I say, it's your preference, whatever. But and always go from the circle and bring it down. So basically an egg shape. And then like that. So now we got the basic of the head now. So then where it cuts off here, this is where you're going to put the ear. And the best way to draw an ear is just think of it as a question mark. Like that. And then just do that. Right, so now that you've got the ear put down, if you just draw a line, oh, this is awkward with the phone. Right, draw a line across from the bottom of the lobe and bring it right across. So that is where the nose is going to sit. Okay. Now, because he's looking this over here, we basically follow the line. Let me do a circle. Now, I just know some people will be watching this video and thinking, no, I don't do it that way, but this is my way, so bear with me. Alright. Oh, his nose looks a bit dodgy, but we'll correct that later. Now, with noses, the best way to do a nose is always think of it as an M shape. So, like if I show you here, that is like, you know, basic. That's a basic nose, and the easiest way to align it with the mouth, do the mouth, is also that is an M, and you just follow. You just follow the nose, you know, like the M shape, and that is a basic standard nose and mouth. That's if you're doing front. And then I always like to show that. I always put that to protrude it. You know? So yeah. So that's how I do my noses. And I get a bit obsessed with doing noses. I think that's one of the key things, you know, very prominent in my work is the nose. So, and then if you just go down slightly so you can see the bottom where the end of the circle goes, that's where you put the mouth, okay? So you've got the basic layout there of the head. So once you've got that ready, you can start going into the details then, and you know, start putting in the eyebrows and everything. So yeah, we'll start getting onto the detailing of the drawing now. Okay. Right. So now that we've done the basic layout of the drawing, we go in to do a bit of detail now into the face. So what you want to do as well, a lot of drama comes from the eyes. So when you're like designing your character, now this guy here, we're just going to make it a random generic guy. So, you know, well actually I don't know. Let's make him like an evil dude. We'll make him an evil guy. So, you know, with most characters, if you're in like into the comic or the anime genre, bad guys usually go for the small pointed the eyes. So just do like a very sharp eye. Now my eyes, I draw with a bit of like anime and bit of realism to it. It's like I've been I've been self-taught, so I've been influenced by a lot of from manga artists to comic book artists to traditional artists, so it incorporates a lot of things. So if I just do that, and I can hear the dog barking next door. Alright, so I like to have them look, let me just have them look this way. So you've got the standard eye there, like that. Then when we come to do this bit, a lot of people find it tricky to do this bit. So obviously when you think of it as a skull, this is, you've got the eye sockets here. So it'll droop down slightly here, and then you just follow the circle. Just then, I like to darken the lines as I go here, so I know what I'm dealing with. And then sharp, jagged eyebrows. He's mean. There we go. Oh, right. So that's one side of it, and then just put a bit of detail here. Put a bit of bags under the eyes, or he's like, being, what's the word? I can't think of the word. I'm running, I'm going off on one now, but you get the idea, So yeah, a bit of angry looking face. It's more or less, just play around with it. It's the same with this eye. Just make sure you keep into this oval there, oval shape. Try and keep the eyes the same shape. And then put some lines there for a bit of effect and detail, just so where his eyelids are. And then one sharp eyebrow there. Yeah, so he's looking a bit, what's the word? Annoyed. Don't want to use profanity, but yeah. Like I said before with the mouth. Now with this one, just follow the nose, so it goes down like that. So if you want to start there, that's where the mouth is, and then do the M shape. And then cut off there. So it's pretty much like, more or less like that. So as you can see, it's still the M shape, but it's like a foreshortening effect. So it goes like that, and then just do that. There we go. So we got a bit of a. So you can see now, like it's starting to take an effect. And then do the circles there. And be careful when you're doing the pupils as well, because I used to have a lot of trouble doing the pupils, and because if you don't put them right, he might look a bit odd. He might look a bit cross-eyed. You can get a clear understanding of where they go. So yeah. You might notice with like this one, I'm being a bit more quiet. It's a force of habit. Because once I start getting into things, I just zone out and I just stop talking. So there we are. So there's the face. Then you can do whatever you want. You can do like, you can make him more a bit, define the cheekbones or whatever you want. Like here, you can put the temples in. Make him more angry, scornful. There we are. Like that. So there's the basic face. And then the same with the ear. Just follow the shape and then go in, out, like that. Yeah. So then well, like I said, I'm only going to do the bust. So you start from where the line is here. So that's his neck. Bring it down. Where his ear is, that's where it cuts off there. But I guess it do his traps. Or trap, sorry. That's basically it. That's like, you know, typical, you know, he's a skinny guy sort of thing. I always do that, you know, to get ready for the... I like, when I do my drawings, I like to shade in areas, because like, with most things, I don't leave things as a sketch. I do usually ink them and then use Copics on them. But yeah, so it's good to have that, so you understand. If you put like, you know, a bit of shading here and there, you have a firm understanding of when you get into the Copics. You know where to go. Obviously, you're going to rub this out when you've done the pen work, but you, as you're drawing now and then you're doing the pens, you know, oh yeah, it's zone, you know, it's in your head. It's just like, oh yeah, I got to put the shade in there. Oh, these are like the primary parts, you know, the primary shadows. Obviously, with the Copics, you're going to be blending and all that jazz, but you know, it also gives it that that dimension, and yeah. So that's the head. Like oh, with hair, well, you can do anything with the hair. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I might keep this guy bald. I don't know. I might just give him a little, I don't know, a little bit there. I don't know. I am just being silly now, but yeah, yeah. Give him a sparkle there. Yeah, give him a sparkle. So maybe that's why he's angry. You know, he's bald. It's genetic. So yeah. So yeah, that's the basic. I know it's not the best tutorial, but I hope, hopefully, you know, if you're not just listening to me waffle on, you just watch the video, and you can see how I do it on my how I do my style. So yeah, that's basically how to do a head 3/4 view. So if you like it, you know, I'll put a link to my DeviantArt account. You can see more of my works there, and I'd be interested to see your stuff if you note me on that website. I've recently just started it, so it was recommended to me by a friend. So yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial, I might do like more do pen work tutorials, Copic tutorials. You know, I like to see some feedback, just, you know, what you think I could do better with these videos. I'd like to do more, but I'm going to see how it goes with the comments, either on DeviantArt or on YouTube. I don't really mind. But yeah, so yeah, there we go. There's a basic head. So yeah, I'd like to see your drawings as well. Okay, so that's Skarletz. See ya.